endocrine system, the most important concepts I shall put before you, which are important for EAMCET, JIPMER, AIMS, AAPMT, so on and so forth. Now, who is the father of endocrinology? That question many times it was asked in AIMS, JIPMER, AFMC and all. Thomas Edison is the father of endocrinology. Father of endocrinology, Study of endocrine glands is called endocrinology. Now, there are four kinds of chemical messengers, because endocrine, the hormones are also called chemical messengers. Hormones are also called chemical messengers. Scientists Bernard called them chemical messengers. Claude Bernard called them chemical messengers, And hormones are also called automones or autocoids. They are also called automones or autocoids. Now, the term hormone was coined by Starling. The term hormone was coined by Starling, and hormones were discovered by Bayliss and Starling. Hormones were discovered by Bayliss and Starling. The hormone which was discovered for the first time is first discovered hormone is secretin. First discovered hormone is secretin. Then hormones are also called chemical messengers because they are made up of different kinds of chemicals present in the blood and thereby render their functions. So they are not seen, but their functions are felt by the organism. But apart from hormones, there are some more secretions which are called chemical messengers. Four of them can be identified as chemical messengers. Number one, endocrine hormones secreted by endocrine glands, which act as chemical messengers. Number two, neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are also made up of different kinds of chemicals secreted at synaptic junctions, help in conduction of impulse from one neuron to another neuron. Number three, neuroendocrine hormones. These are the hormones secreted by nerve terminals like epinephrine, norepinephrine, noradrenaline, acetylcholine, so on and so forth. Next one is cytokines are also the chemical messengers secreted by WBCs in certain cells, which play an important role in growth and differentiation of the cells of immune system. So like that, on the basis of their nature, divide them into four types: endocrine hormones, neurotransmitters, neuroendocrines and cytokines. Now, the hormones that are released into the bloodstream are called endocrine secretions. Sometimes hormones are released outside into the atmosphere, which are mostly volatile. They go on emitting smell so that they are perceived by the counterparts of the same species or sometimes even different species, which are called ectohormones. The hormones that are released outside into the atmosphere are called ectohormones or pheromones. Since they are released outside into the atmosphere, they are called ectohormones or pheromones. So they are basically two types. The hormones that are released into blood are endocrine secretions. The hormones that are released into the atmosphere, in the form of an odorous substance, can be called ectohormones or pheromones. Now, the hormones on the basis of their nature, they are divided into 2 to 3 types. The first one is protein hormones. That is the hormones which are made up of proteins. Under these, once again, there are 2 types: short chain polypeptide hormones and long chain polypeptide hormones. Short chain polypeptide hormones and long chain polypeptide, the hormones which are made up of a few amino acids are short chain polypeptide hormones. Examples for this: ADH and oxytocin. Remember these examples, EAMCET point of view or other exam point they are important. There are short chain of hormones now with a few amino acids, ADH and oxytocin. Long chain hormones are GH, that is growth hormone. Next one is insulin. Next one is LH. The next is FSH. Next one is TSH. So all these are long chain polypeptide hormones which are made up of the amino acids, made up of polypeptide containing several amino acids. So like GH, then LH, insulin, FSH and TSH. They are all long chain polypeptide hormones. Then second type of hormones now, amine hormones. The hormones that are derived from single amino acid. Amine hormones we call them. We have examples like catecholamines and thyroxine. Catecholamines and thyroxine are derived from an amino acid called tyrosine. Melatonin is a hormone that influences pigmentation. This is derived from an amino acid called tryptophan. Catecholamines and thyroxine are obtained from tyrosine amino acid, and melatonin is an amino acid, tryptophan, okay, is obtained. The next you have third one, steroid hormones. The hormones that are made up of complex fats called steroid like cholesterol and all. Under this you have examples now, sex corticoids of adrenal cortex. Sex corticoids of adrenal cortex. Next example you have gonadial hormones. All gonadial hormones except relaxin. All gonadial hormones except relaxin like androgens, estrogen, progesterone, okay, dehydroxyepiandrostenedione, all of them except relaxin. Relaxin is a proteinaceous hormone. Except this, all the other hormones are steroid hormones. The next you have another category called prostaglandins. Prostaglandins are also the steroid hormones play a vital role in the reproductive system, inducing contractions in the smooth muscles of the female reproductive system. The prostaglandins are obtained from eicosanoids. Eicosanoids are the complex fatty acids obtained from essential fatty acids like eicosanoids are derived from essential fatty acids like omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Okay, prostaglandins are obtained from eicosanoids. Eicosanoids are derived from complex fats like essential fatty acids like omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Then on the basis of nature, we divide them mostly into three types. So protein hormones, under that you have short chain and long chain. The next amine hormones you have, then steroid hormones. The basic classification here now of the hormones on the basis of their chemical nature.